people ask how to plant tomatoes and other type products into straw bales, and so I'm going to give a little quick demonstration. It's a pretty easy process. These are a little bit small, but I'm going to go ahead and use them just for demonstration purposes. The first thing is to make sure your bales are completely cured, and you can tell that by putting your hand in it. If it's cold, then it's cured. If it's a little bit warm, that's okay. If it's hot, then you don't want to put your tomatoes in it or any other plant because it can kill the roots. The first step is just to kind of separate them a little bit with your hands, and then pull a few chunks out of it. See how decomposing that is? That's going to be where that's going to be the soil for your tomatoes. And get a nice hole about the size of your fist. Now normally you would plant in soil gardens, you'd plant tomatoes very, very deep, but in compost you won't do that. It's not really a practical way of doing it. Just make a hole big enough for the complete root zone, and as you see, I got a little extra soil in there. Just dump that in, and we can use that as extra packing, and just drop it straight in. As you can see, it's sitting upright. Take your hands and pull the sides back in place to kind of firm it up, being gentle around the plant, not to crush the root zone, and then mulch it with the soil you took out of the straw bale. And as you can see, it's completely ready. Now just take a sprayer, water it in, because anytime you do a transplant, you want to water it in, even if the soil is moist, because you have some dry pockets that you're going to create around your plant's roots. And that's pretty much it. Do that on each one. Depending on the size of the plant, you can add more. These are tomatoes, so I would not go over 2 unless they're dwarf tomatoes, and then you might be able to get away with 3. But peppers can probably do 3. Small plants can do 4 or even 6, depending on the size of the plant. Don't be surprised if you start seeing these begin to sprout. This is wheatgrass, and you're going to get a lot of those sprouts coming up. And really, all you need to do is cut the tops off. If you can pluck them up by the roots, that's fine. So that one's got the whole root and seed and all. In about mid-June, these are going to die off. So all you have to do is just keep them kind of trimmed down a little bit. Or you can let them grow and see if you get some wheat. But that is how you plant in a straw bale. Very simple process.